Barrymore starts a new chapter this morning as host. Look at you, an executive producer of the Drew Barrymore Show. She hopes to bring humor and optimism to daytime TV talk. We need a lot of that. Her show is produced by CBS Television Distribution. Drew Barrymore, it's good to see you. And I wore yellow in your honor.
And I wore yellow in your honor. We're like two sunny side-up eggs.
I know. I get so excited when I see somebody that their favorite color. You got a yellow mic?
Yes.
Is that ours?
No, I brought it down.
How did you get that?
I know what to get Gayle as a present.
Yes, I would love
a yellow mic.
But
and we did
let's talk about you.
Yellow.
Most of us know you as an actress, which means you have a script or you're a producer. So you're following words on a paper, but now when you have your own show, especially when you're live, you really are opening yourself up in a way that you haven't before. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for people to see Drew Barrymore with no script?
Yes.
Is that scary to you?
I'm relieved, which is such an underestimated emotion. There should be more cards in the Hallmark aisle. You're relieved. How wonderful is that?
Yeah, I like that.
I'm relieved that I'm at this point in my life. I think it was probably good for me to go to work and put myself into characters. But I think where I'm at in my personal life right now, I'm a mom to 2 kids. I've been able to recognize that I'm capable of change, even if it took a long time and it was messy getting there.
I like what you said about the messiness of life, because look at your life, Drew Barrymore. We all remember you as Gertie from E.T. Love that little girl. I mean, but you went through the wild child phase. You were considered a rebel. You would pose for Playboy. You've been married a couple of times.
Yep.
I mean, so you've had a very, very, very full life. And so, and I look at you now, the mother of 2 girls. Mother of 2 girls. Who taught you how to be a mother when you look at the background that you've had and all the things that you've done?
You always ask the best questions.
I'm curious, though, because you have.
When I was a hedonist and, you know, enjoying all of my growing up too fast or then being an adult trying to reclaim a childhood, start businesses, kind of have even more fun in a different way. All the little things I've gone through, I've never followed messy people.
What do you mean never follow?
I never ask advice, live my life by, work with, or am side by side with anyone who isn't exactly who I would like to be when I grow up.
I'm wondering your lessons to your daughters. What do you tell them? Do they know who their mother is?
Very much so.
They do.
Yeah. And they want to be a part of it all, but I'm very protective. I'm a total Doberman.
Yeah.
I would like you to be, you know, a little bit more of a grown-up before you dive into being a public person or social media or all that stuff. And like, they come to my work. They love playing. In the commercial I did when I'm talking to my younger self on Johnny Carson, Olive and Frankie stood in and did the lines with me. I never want them to feel like, oh, mom's work is like, they don't want that. She doesn't want that for me. No, come play, but I want you to be kids. I want you to be protected. I want you at 13 and 14 to think, my mother protected me. She built this foundation for me that is very strong and firm and loving.
What do you want us to feel after watching your show, after watching the... What's the name of it again?
I know, and I never want to say it. Elaine Bauer Brooks, who brought me onto this enterprise, who is...
What do you mean you don't want to say it?
Well, I'll never call it my show.
You won't?
Nope.
Whose show is it?
Ours.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
I really want to approach it a little bit more cinematically. I want to be a storyteller. I would like each show to have a bit of an arc. I would love it to end and feel the satiation, a little bit of, oh, okay, it's over. I'm glad it's on tap for me again tomorrow.
And what qualifies you, Drew Barrymore, to have your own talk show at this particular time? You are ready because what?
My daughter asked me the meaning of life the other day, Frankie, and she's 6. She loves graveyards, and she's really macabre and interesting and soulful. And I said, hang on, let me try and think of the answer. And I closed my eyes, and just with divine intervention, there was only one answer.
What?
Nothing else would come in. They said, Frankie, we're here to take care of each other.
Ah, okay.
So maybe I can take that moment with my daughter that I wouldn't have realized was applicable and carry that into this show. It isn't my show. It's not for me. I want to put everything in it. I believe when you make it personal, everything gets better.
Yep, I do too.
But it's about you. This is for everyone else. And I'm happy to be the ringleader of this wonderful, delightful, yellow, sunshiny circus we want to put in that does have a lot of different acts and feels and tones.
Drew Barrymore, thank you. Thank you very much. Cheering you on. The Drew Barrymore Show premieres today on local stations around the country.
Okay, I love you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, everyone, for having me.